One of the things that I've learned in my time on this planet is some days the best we can do is the very best we can do. Some days we just need to get through the day. Some days we're going to be called upon to find reserves in our spirit that we don't think are there. Today's been one of those days for me. I'm not really sure why, other than probably giving out more energy than what's coming back in. So there's that lack of um, balance, I think, in my life that, as I say, I know there's a balance. I see it when I swing past. But, you know, sometimes when I give out a lot more emotional energy and support than what I'm bringing in, that can feel very depleting. And so then when I'm energetically, emotionally, spiritually depleted, this is when a lot of the negative thought loops begin. And once that happens, sometimes it builds up a momentum of its own, and it can take a lot of energy to come out of that. And I think I've just kind of been in that place a little bit today, and there's been lots of different things that have contributed to that. Um, one of those is, just kind of being pissed that I live in a culture and a society to where I have spent my whole life working. I've been working since I was 15 years old, and financially, I can't retire. And why can I not financially retire? Because, some things that happened that were not within my control that took away that plan from me. And so I'm pissed about that, right? And I've spent a lot of time working through that and will continue to. And I think for the most part, I've worked through most of that. But there are days, again, when my energy stores are low, that I can get looped right back into that habitual negative frame of mind and negative thought loops. And it's sometimes hard to get out of. And today, weather wise, it's been gray and cloudy and rainy, and that never helps my mood. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's like that. But, I thought that things would be different. I bought into this fairy tale, really, is what it was. It was a fairy tale: work hard, do the right thing, and good things will happen. Well, that doesn't always work out that way. And today I just feel that in the depth of my soul. I feel that. And I think that because I feel uh, the end of time. That's not even, that sounds a little bit dramatic. Because I know that there are more days behind me than there are ahead of me. Sometimes I think, is this it? Is this the way that the rest of my days are going to be? And it's not, because this is a bad day. This is not a great day. This is not an awful day, but it's not a great day. And it's just kind of a day that it is what it is, right? And that's what I mean. Some days you just have to ride it out and do the best you can with what you have, and at any given moment. And that's what I've tried to do today. I don't want to make this video. I'll say that right out of the gate. But I was standing here thinking about all the reasons why I don't want to make it, and all the reasons why I can justify to not make it, but I didn't do it yesterday. And I made a commitment to myself that I would give it my best effort and see what comes of it. And probably nothing, because of everything that's changing on YouTube, right? Probably nothing will ever come of it. And that's okay too, because if nothing else, I've gained experience. And that's been important. And that's been something that I've wanted to do, to push myself outside of my comfort zone. So if that's the only experience, the thing that I gain from this, then it will have been worth it to me to be able to do that. And I also started thinking about the version of myself that I want to become is not doing something because I'm tired. That version of myself, no. But on the other hand, I know that I've spent the majority of my life pushing through and making myself do things when I didn't want to, didn't have the energy to, but not feeling that I could not do them. And so I've had to learn about that balance too, as well, about allowing myself to rest, giving myself permission to be less than perfect, giving myself permission to say, I don't have the energy for that, or I don't want to do that, or no, that's not okay with me. Being able to set those kinds of boundaries and limits. And you know, that's what I've been doing today, right? I made this commitment. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this thing that I promised myself I would do, even if I don't believe that I'm doing it well. I'm going to do it. And today, that's the best I got.